Ah, we're good, we're good.
What are we about to do out here?
I don't know, I guess we're going to do a press conference and then probably go ride a little bit, you know?
What do you think about
catch a little vibe out there. I don't know, this looks really tight right here. But I mean, I haven't seen the rest of it, so it looks, I think the rest of it's pretty good. It's going to be interesting, though. I've never came out of a stadium like that.
Have you ever watched the old ones?
No. I'm going to be honest. I mean, I've seen like highlights and stuff, but I've never watched like a full race, so. I don't know, this is a pretty cool stadium. So, I'm excited.
I have not had a chance to talk to him since, you know, right after the race before the podium. I don't know if I would necessarily say it bothered me a little bit more 24 hours, 48 hours afterwards. I totally understand what he was trying to do, trying to get the benefit out of it, and the math just didn't work out. But I was more so bummed a little bit for me personally. Like, the opportunity got ruined for me to make a late moto charge, do the pass that, quite frankly, nobody has really done so far this year, and excuse my language, but have a badass win for myself in my pocket. You know, that kind of got robbed from me, and of course he was doing that to benefit himself, and that's, you know, I respect that. No harm, no foul. But in the end, I won the race. I mean, I was winning either way. You know, if I would have came in with an honest second, I gave it a really, really good fight, and I was really happy with how my whole weekend went, and my riding was really well. So I was winning either way. But that win, I cannot really celebrate like a real win, because it got handed to me in a situation and that I wish would have played out a little bit. Sketchy with the inside-outside, but the concrete ain't that far away, is it?
No.
The pillars.
I'm going to go right in the middle.
I'm going to send you into those.
I'm not even going to go.
I'm going to drop a banana peel like a Super Mario Kart.
I'm not even going to hit the turn. I'm just going to go straight through the tough blocks in this part.
Let's welcome our 6 athletes who will be battling for these championships. Come on up to the stage, everybody. It'll be 250 and 450 riders together, and we'll open it up to the media in just a moment. But like we said, what's on the line between these 6 athletes, 3 in the 250 class and 3 in the 450 class, whoever finishes in front of whom is going to exponentially increase their odds of winning this title. Our 3 250 riders battling for it, we're joined by Hayden Deegan, Joe Shimoda, and Hunter Lawrence. And in the 450 division, we're joined by Chase Sexton, Chet Lawrence, and Ken Roxon.
Yeah, I think the main cool thing for us is for Hunter and I is obviously Osho used to race here. I think he's had his first Supercross race here, which is pretty sick. Obviously, yeah, I'm still fairly young, so I don't know all of the history about this place, but I think it's just cool that we get to race in the same stadium that Osho got to race in, and I feel like it's definitely an honor.
Question for Hunter Lawrence. Pretty drastic difference in results from the opener in Charlotte to the second round in Chicago. Really nice bounce back there. Was there something specific that was different? When I watched it, it felt like there was a little bit of a kind of a post-championship hangover at the first round, but then you bounced back nicely with a win in Chicago.
Yeah, I think the starts don't help. These tracks are built really that hybrid type deal, so it's a lot harder to pass on because it's not a, you know, textbook Supercross track nor outdoor track, so it's in between. It's definitely a lot more one line, so it's tough to come through the pack, and obviously a little bit less time than an outdoor race. But yeah, Chicago was good, but yeah, first 2 rounds don't really kind of matter because it's, you know, winner take all here.
I personally haven't really seen anything yet of the track, but it was cool coming here to the press conference because obviously you see the historic part of the track coming up here and you know, out of the Coliseum, so that obviously caught my attention. So I haven't really seen anything of the track yet, but I think I'm going to take it all in later on. We have a couple of free practices. There's no having to go out and hammer down, so I think just take it all in then and yeah, really enjoy it.
But how did you stay focused this week? Did you turn your phone off, just grind, or tell me how the week went?
Yeah, last weekend I'm here trying my best to win $1 million. It's a lot of money, so I'm gonna do whatever I can. And yeah, during the week it's no difference. I go to work my butt off just to give myself the best opportunity to win this weekend.
Yeah, it was good. The track is something different going up and out of the stands. It's pretty cool. So we'll see tomorrow. I just practiced today. I'm sure they'll tweak the track a little bit, have some more water in it tomorrow. But overall, I'm happy to be here in LA and ready to kick this thing off tomorrow. So time to go get some rest and get ready for tomorrow.
I was pumped because the first moto we missed the mark with the rear shock, and he goes, I can't even ride it. I go, you still got third, so it couldn't have been that bad. But we made another adjustment to the shock. He did sight lap, came in, I made a clicker change, and I could tell right away it was on. We're gonna try. We have to win it out and just let the rest happen. So we're going to win, and whatever happens happens. If we don't win, we had one hell of a season. So we can't put our heads down on that. We're gonna end on a high note one way or the other. So
A little spa treatment before tomorrow.
Doc G's magic hands.
I don't want to know where those hands have been.
Yeah, you don't.
In all sorts of crevices. It was sweet. The stadium is so round. Obviously, you can see the dirt. It gets hard packed. It's slippery. It's kind of crumbly. But I just enjoyed the different and track. You know, obviously it's a little bit faster going up the Coliseum area and stuff. So I don't know. I had a blast. I thought it was fun.
Great. We're excited. Being able to go up into the peristyles is unique. I mean, as a kid growing up, I had the opportunity to see some of these races on TV, as well as, you know, in the magazines and newspapers and things. To be able to actually put on an event here has been awesome. Man, you're asking me to pick a favorite kid. They were all awesome. I really enjoyed Chicago last weekend. That's unique to anything that we normally would do for Supercross. So I guess if I had to pick one, I would say it was probably Chicago, just because of the overall footprint, how motocrossy it was. It really was what we were targeting and trying to do with these events. Honestly, the feedback has been great. So we've gone around to each of the teams after Friday free practice sessions, asked them, hey, what are your suggestions, raceability, safety-wise? Overall, I think everybody was a little bit taken aback and surprised by how much motocross we were able to incorporate in all of these. But by and large, everybody was super supportive, very excited. I think they back to the surprise part, a lot of them had said, you know, you got us on our toes. This is great. You know, we're changing suspension settings. We're doing this. We're doing that. So it's really been, it's been overwhelmingly supportive of what we have.